The submarine in question was a masterpiece of modern engineering, a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. Designed to explore the ocean's most remote and inhospitable regions, it incorporated some of the most advanced technologies available to humankind. Its construction featured a hull made from specially engineered materials, designed to withstand the immense pressure found at the depths of the ocean. The pressure at these depths can be more than 1,000 times the pressure at sea level, a factor that makes any deep-sea voyage an enormous technical challenge. Yet, this vessel was equipped to survive those conditions, offering hope to explorers who sought to chart the unknown. The technology on board included advanced sonar systems capable of mapping the ocean floor with incredible precision, sophisticated life support systems ensuring that the crew could survive for extended periods underwater, and highly sensitive instruments designed to collect data from the deep sea, data that could revolutionize our understanding of the Earth's ecosystems and geological history. These systems were not just cutting edge. They represented the culmination of decades of research, innovation, and collaboration between scientists, engineers, and marine specialists from around the world. What made this submarine even more remarkable was its size and design. Unlike larger, more traditional research vessels, it was compact and agile, specifically built to navigate tight spaces in the ocean's most treacherous depths, such as underwater caves, trenches, and volcanic vents. This level of specialized design allowed the vessel to access regions of the ocean that had previously been impossible to reach, offering a potential for discovery that was both awe-inspiring and humbling. For those who embarked on missions with this vessel, the promise was clear: the opportunity to explore and document aspects of the ocean that had remained hidden for millennia. The deep sea, with its unexplored biomes and secrets, represented the final frontier for oceanic research. The hope was that through this advanced technology, humanity could uncover unknown species, geological phenomena, and clues about the Earth's past, perhaps even elements that could change our understanding of life itself. In many ways, the submarine was not just a vehicle. It was a symbol of human progress, the culmination of our desire to understand the natural world at its deepest and most mysterious level. It embodied the spirit of exploration that has driven mankind for centuries, from the discovery of new lands to the quest to understand the universe. In this sense, it was much more than a machine. It was a bridge between what we know and what we have yet to discover. The journey aboard this submarine was not just a scientific expedition. It was a bold testament to human ambition and courage. In embarking on this voyage, the crew was pushing the boundaries of what humanity had achieved in the realm of deep-sea exploration. It was an endeavor that carried great risks, but also enormous potential rewards. For those on board, it was more than a simple journey to explore the ocean's depths. It was an opportunity to write a new chapter in the history of exploration itself. Much like the great adventurers who sought to conquer the Earth's highest peaks or travel to uncharted lands centuries ago. The mission was designed to reach depths that few had ventured to before, and with the promise of advanced technology, it seemed that the journey would unfold like a page from an explorer's dream. The crew, made up of highly trained professionals, from scientists to engineers to experienced submersible pilots, understood the risks they were taking. They had undergone rigorous preparation, studied the equipment, and prepared themselves mentally and physically for the extreme environment they would be entering. Each dive presented an opportunity to gather unparalleled data. The plan was to uncover the mysteries hidden in the ocean's darkest regions. Ancient geological formations, unique marine life forms that had adapted to thrive in the extreme conditions of the deep, and ecosystems that could hold secrets to how life on Earth evolved. There were hopes of discovering new species, studying the impact of human activity on the ocean, and perhaps even understanding the processes that shaped the Earth's oceans over millions of years. The journey, however, was far from simple. Navigating the immense depths of the ocean is one of the greatest challenges faced by modern explorers. The pressure at those depths is crushing, the temperatures freezing, and the darkness absolute. No human eye can perceive what lies in these depths without the aid of technology. And yet, this submarine was specially crafted to overcome such challenges. built with the knowledge that it would have to endure the punishing conditions of the ocean's most remote regions. But it wasn't just the technology that made the journey bold. It was the crew's unwavering spirit of adventure. It takes a unique kind of courage to embark on such a mission, knowing full well the risks involved. They were stepping into the unknown, fully aware that they were venturing into an environment where survival was uncertain. And yet, it was precisely this uncertainty that fueled their determination to explore. This bold journey was not simply about discovery. It was about human persistence and the desire to understand the world at a level that few could even dream of. Each dive was meticulously planned, with the team striving to document every new finding, every unique underwater feature, every glimpse of life in this otherwise inaccessible world. For the crew, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves, to contribute to humanity's collective knowledge, and to uncover the ocean's greatest mysteries. The journey's audacity was rooted in this larger goal: to push the limits of what we know, to challenge the unknown, and to capture a snapshot of Earth's least explored region, something that, in the future, would lay the groundwork for generations of oceanographers, biologists, and researchers who would benefit from the discoveries made on this expedition. What began as an ambitious and highly anticipated mission took a shocking and tragic turn when the submarine disappeared during one of its routine dives. The mystery of its disappearance became an instant sensation, captivating the world's attention. What seemed like a straightforward scientific expedition quickly turned into a dramatic and perplexing story. As news of the vessel's sudden loss spread, it was met with a wave of disbelief and anxiety, leaving the public, experts, and loved ones alike grasping for answers. How could such a sophisticated, well-equipped submarine vanish so completely? How could this symbol of human achievement simply disappear beneath the waves without a trace? The circumstances surrounding the disappearance were anything but ordinary. With the vessel's advanced technology, it was assumed that it would remain in constant communication with its surface team, providing updates on its status, location, and any potential complications. Yet, the last communication from the submarine was sudden and inexplicable, and after that, all contact was lost. The silence that followed was unnerving, and the uncertainty about what had happened only grew as hours turned into days. As the search for the missing vessel began, it became evident just how challenging it would be to uncover the truth behind the disappearance. Despite extensive search efforts, including the deployment of other submersibles, sonar equipment, and deep-sea exploration teams from around the globe, no clear evidence emerged as to the submarine's whereabouts or the fate of its crew. The vast and unforgiving expanse of the ocean posed an almost insurmountable obstacle. The ocean, with its vast depths and immense pressure, is an environment that swallows even the most advanced technology, rendering search efforts painstakingly slow and fraught with difficulty. In the face of this growing mystery, speculation began to run rampant. Were there technical failures or catastrophic malfunctions that led to the disappearance? Could the submarine have encountered an unexpected hazard deep beneath the surface? Something unforeseen, even with its advanced equipment? Perhaps it had encountered a geological phenomenon, such as a sudden underwater volcanic eruption, an unpredictable current, or an unexpected shift in the ocean's geology, which could have rendered the submarine vulnerable. The possibilities were many, and each one carried with it a sense of chilling uncertainty. The possibility of human error also loomed large. Could the crew have made a critical mistake or miscalculation during their dive, resulting in their vessel being lost in the depths? Or perhaps there was a failure in the vessel's life support systems or navigation equipment. While these questions were natural, they did little to bring clarity to the situation. The technology had been designed to prevent such failures, and the crew was highly trained to deal with extreme circumstances. Yet in the vast ocean, the smallest of errors can have dire consequences. As the days turned into weeks, the mystery of the submarine's disappearance deepened. With every new lead that was followed, there seemed to be more questions than answers. No definitive evidence or debris was found to indicate what had occurred, and the search efforts seemed to yield only fragments of potential information, none of which could be pieced together to form a clear picture. The ocean had hidden its secrets well, and in doing so, it left a haunting silence in its wake. This mystery, as perplexing as it was tragic, raised further questions about the nature of deep-sea exploration itself. How could such a state-of-the-art vehicle, built to withstand the harshest conditions, fall victim to the very forces it had been designed to overcome? The disappearance of the submarine underscored the inherent risks and uncertainties involved in exploring the ocean's depths. Risks that were not just technical, but also tied to the unknown factors that lurk beneath the surface of the sea. Factors that even the best technology may not always be able to predict or counter. The location where the submarine vanished, the depths of the ocean, is a place that has long captivated human imagination, a realm both alluring and terrifying in its mystery. It is an environment that, despite our technological advancements, remains largely unexplored. And it is in these vast, uncharted regions where some of Earth's most profound mysteries reside. The ocean covers more than 70% of the planet's surface, yet less than 5% of its depths have been explored. The vast, dark expanse beneath the waves represents a realm where human presence is a rarity, and the forces at play are beyond our full understanding. This part of the ocean, where the submarine ventured, is among the most inaccessible and treacherous locations on Earth. The conditions there are extreme, with the ocean floor lying miles below the surface. As a result, the pressure at those depths is overwhelmingly powerful, exceeding 1,000 times the pressure at sea level. The crushing weight of the water is a constant threat to any vessel or life form that dares to venture down. Along with this pressure comes bone-chilling cold, temperatures that approach freezing, adding to the dangers for those attempting to operate in such an inhospitable environment. Yet, despite these formidable challenges, the deep ocean is home to some of the most astonishing and enigmatic phenomena known to science. It is a place where gravity behaves differently, where bizarre creatures have adapted to survive in complete darkness, and where the ocean floor holds geological features unlike anything on the surface. Deep-sea trenches, underwater volcanoes, and hydrothermal vents all create unique ecosystems that are largely unknown to us. These environments, created by the forces of the Earth's crust, could potentially harbor ancient life forms, or at the very least hold the key to understanding how life began on our planet. They represent the final frontier of exploration, a world that has been shielded from our view for eons. The specific area where the submarine was last known to be, though relatively well charted by advanced sonar systems, is still shrouded in mystery. Even the most modern technology can only offer limited insights into such depths. For instance, the pressure and darkness render traditional visual exploration nearly impossible, meaning that even with the most advanced submersibles and remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, human presence is limited to brief excursions. These regions are so inaccessible that many of the most remarkable features of the deep ocean remain unseen. Hidden from human eyes and waiting to be discovered, IT is within this eerie, unexplored world that the submarine disappeared. As it made its descent, it entered an environment so alien and so remote from the daily experiences of humans that even the best trained crews face a sense of awe and fear when approaching such depths. The unknown, in these cases, is not merely a figurative expression. It is a literal description of the terrain and the risks that come with it. Even with the most advanced engineering and the most prepared crew, the forces at play are beyond full comprehension. Moreover, the submarine was not just venturing into a random part of the ocean. It was heading toward one of the most mysterious regions in the world. The deep sea harbors hidden hazards that we may not even be aware of, and the topography of the ocean floor is far from uniform. Underwater mountains, caverns, and sheer cliffs can appear without warning, while sudden changes in water temperature or pressure can create turbulent, unpredictable conditions. These hazards, combined with the vastness and remoteness of the area, make it a challenging environment for exploration, and a perfect setting for something to go wrong, no matter how well-prepared the crew or vessel may be. In a world where humans have explored the far reaches of space and conquered the highest mountain peaks, the deep sea still holds an allure that remains largely unexplored. The disappearance of this submarine is a stark reminder that, despite our technological advancements, We are still in the early stages of understanding and navigating the mysteries of our planet's depths. The unknown in these waters is not just a metaphorical concept. It is a real, dangerous, and largely uncharted frontier, one that continues to surprise and humble even the most seasoned explorers. Following the mysterious disappearance of the submarine, the world's attention shifted to the frantic search and investigation efforts aimed at unraveling what had happened. The enormity of the task ahead was immediately clear. Finding a missing submarine in the vast, unpredictable expanse of the deep ocean is no small feat. The depth at which the vessel was operating meant that search efforts would be profoundly complicated by the extreme conditions of the ocean floor, which, at such depths, is an environment of unyielding darkness, crushing pressure, and near-freezing temperatures. The first steps in the search involved the mobilization of a wide array of advanced technology, including remote-operated vehicles, ROVs, sonar equipment, and specialized submersibles, all designed to probe the depths where the submarine was believed to have last been. The use of sonar systems, for example, allowed investigators to scan vast stretches of the ocean floor in search of any sign of the vessel. These systems, which send sound waves through the water to map the ocean's contours, can detect even small changes in the seafloor or large objects that might indicate the presence of the missing submarine. However, the search area was so vast that even with this cutting-edge technology, the task seemed almost insurmountable. In addition to sonar, teams utilized deep-diving submersibles and robotic vehicles to physically explore the depths where the submarine was last recorded. These devices, which are often equipped with cameras and sensors, were tasked with conducting meticulous sweeps of the ocean floor, checking for any sign of wreckage or debris. However, the deep ocean is an environment that doesn't offer easy access. The weight of the water at these depths can cause significant challenges for operating machinery, and even the most advanced robotic vehicles are not immune to failure in such extreme conditions. The search was further complicated by the sheer scale of the ocean. With vast expanses to cover, every lead, no matter how small, needed to be carefully followed. Search teams had to consider the unpredictable factors of ocean currents, which could have swept the submarine far from its last known location. The search teams were faced with a difficult choice: spread out over a large area to ensure every possibility was covered, or focus their efforts on a specific region where clues might be more concentrated. Despite the high-tech tools available, the vastness of the ocean floor still meant that it would take considerable time and effort to conduct a thorough search. Adding to the complexity of the situation was the unpredictability of underwater hazards. The submarine could have become entangled in underwater mountains, caverns, or even volcanic vents, which could further obscure its location. Such underwater topography is often unpredictable and difficult to map in its entirety. In these circumstances, the search teams had to not only look for the submarine, but also navigate an unpredictable and dangerous landscape that could pose additional threats to the equipment being used. In parallel with the technological efforts, human expertise was essential in guiding the search. Experienced deep-sea explorers, oceanographers, and naval personnel worked together to make critical decisions about where to search and how best to deploy their resources. Every piece of information, no matter how small, was carefully analyzed. Even a slight deviation in the submarine's last known position, or a faint signal from one of the search devices, could offer a glimmer of hope, sending teams back to that specific location with renewed focus. The emotional weight of the investigation was not lost on anyone involved. The families of the missing crew members, as well as the broader scientific community, watched with bated breath as the search continued. The hope for a successful rescue was tempered by the growing realization of how slim the chances were of locating the vessel. Every passing hour seemed to add to the uncertainty, and yet the search persisted. Teams from across the globe, some familiar with the region's geographical features and others specialists in underwater technology, united in a shared goal: to find the missing submarine and uncover the mystery surrounding its disappearance. Throughout the investigation, the world witnessed an unprecedented collaboration of nations, organizations, and experts. The incident served as a reminder of the importance of international cooperation when dealing with large-scale crises, especially those that occur in such a challenging environment as the deep sea. Despite the difficulties and challenges, there was a sense of unity and shared purpose. People from various walks of life, from engineers to rescue teams to military personnel, worked tirelessly in the face of adversity, determined to discover the truth. Even as the investigation unfolded, the mystery deepened. Despite all the sophisticated equipment and human determination brought to bear on the situation, there remained the undeniable fact that the ocean is an environment that is both mysterious and unpredictable. The search efforts underscored just how little we truly know about the deep ocean and how difficult it is to navigate this final frontier. The search, though thorough, highlighted the harsh reality that in some instances, despite our technological achievements and best efforts, nature can remain elusive and indifferent to our desires for answers. As the search and investigation efforts unfolded, one thing became painfully clear. Despite the technology, the expertise, and the global effort to uncover the truth, there were still far more questions than answers. The disappearance of the submarine was not just an unfortunate accident. It had become an unsolved mystery, one that left experts, investigators, and the public grappling with uncertainties that might never be fully resolved. One of the biggest lingering questions was, what exactly happened in the moments before the submarine vanished? With no survivors to provide first-hand accounts and limited data from the wreckage, investigators were left to piece together theories based on available evidence. Was it a sudden catastrophic failure? Did the submarine experience a breach in its hull due to the immense pressure of the deep sea? Or was there a mechanical malfunction that left the crew helpless in an environment where survival was nearly impossible? Another pressing question was whether the submarine had suffered from a flaw in its design or construction. While it had been equipped with state-of-the-art technology, deep-sea travel is always a delicate balancing act between innovation and risk. Even the smallest design flaw, a microscopic crack in the hull, or a miscalculation in the structural integrity of the vessel could have led to disaster at such extreme depths. If there had been a weakness in its construction, why had it not been detected earlier? Did the submarine undergo proper testing for its deep-sea capabilities, or was there an oversight that contributed to its demise? Beyond the technical aspects, the mystery also raised ethical and regulatory questions about deep-sea exploration itself. In the aftermath of the tragedy, experts and critics alike began asking, was this expedition rushed? Were there proper safety measures in place? Who, if anyone, should be held accountable for what happened? The push for scientific discovery and exploration is always accompanied by risk. But was the risk in this case an unavoidable consequence of venturing into the unknown? Or was it a result of human error and oversight? The disappearance of the submarine also renewed discussions about the uncharted dangers of the deep ocean. While scientists have long known that the deep sea is one of the most hostile environments on Earth, this tragedy served as a stark reminder that we still have much to learn. Could the vessel have been caught in an unforeseen underwater event, such as an undersea landslide, an unexpected current, or a hidden geological phenomenon? Could the extreme conditions have caused a sudden and violent reaction within the vessel itself, such as an implosion that left no trace behind? These are questions that may never be fully answered, but they continue to fuel speculation among scientists and oceanographers. There was also the question of whether enough had been done to recover the missing submarine and its crew. Despite the enormous efforts put into the search, there were limitations, both technological and financial, that prevented a full-scale deep-sea recovery mission. The depth at which the vessel disappeared made it nearly impossible to retrieve large portions of the wreckage, leaving many details unknown. Should more advanced technology have been available? Should there be greater investment in deep-sea rescue capabilities? These questions became even more pressing as debates emerged about how prepared we truly are for tragedies that occur in such extreme and inaccessible environments. The lingering questions extend beyond just this single incident. This tragedy has forced the world to confront a larger question. What does the future of deep-sea exploration look like? Are we prepared to take on the risks that come with exploring the most hostile parts of our planet? Or do we need to rethink our approach? Will this disaster serve as a cautionary tale that leads to stricter regulations and better safety protocols? Or will human curiosity and ambition continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, despite the risks involved? The mystery of the submarine remains an unsettling reminder that, despite all our progress, nature still holds the upper hand. The ocean, with its vast and uncharted depths, is a realm that remains largely beyond our control. Until we develop better tools and gain a deeper understanding of its complexities, the truth about what happened to this lost vessel may remain forever hidden beneath the waves. Another unanswered question in the depths of the unknown, the disappearance of the submarine, remains a profound mystery that highlights both the triumphs and the limits of human exploration. While we have made great strides in understanding the world around us, this tragedy reminds us that there are still vast, uncharted territories where the forces of nature can overwhelm even the most advanced technology. It forces us to reckon with the risks that come with pushing the boundaries of knowledge and ambition. The journey into the unknown is one of human curiosity and determination, but it is also one fraught with danger and uncertainty. As we continue to seek answers, the legacy of this mystery may very well be one of increased caution, improved technology, and a renewed commitment to the safety of those who venture into the depths of the earth. The lessons learned from this event must guide the next generation of explorers, ensuring that future expeditions are better prepared for the unforgiving challenges that await below the surface. But ultimately, the disappearance of the submarine serves as a reminder that even in the face of great loss, the pursuit of discovery will continue. The questions raised by this tragedy are not just about this particular voyage. They're about all human exploration. We will keep seeking answers, pushing forward, and exploring the world's deepest, most enigmatic corners, because in the end, it is this unyielding desire to understand the unknown that drives us forward as a species, no matter the cost.